Hey there, good looking. Welcome to this quick hip strengthening workout that you can do anywhere. All you need is access to a wall. Now, this workout is great if you're looking to strengthen your hips, in particular your outer hips, your gluteus medius. This is also a great little pre-run warm-up to get the glutes fired up before your run. And I also recommend this if you have sensitive knees or some knee pain. Quite often it is because of a weak gluteus medius and weak glutes. All right, let's go get started. All right, before we get started, if you'd like to track your fitness with your watch, hey, press start now. For reference, I chose the strength setting on my Apple Watch. We're going to start with a big hip range of motion or controlled articular rotation for hip mobility, while the other leg will work on terms of stabilizing. So you're going to work the hip for stabilizing. I want you to think about drawing a big circle with your hip joint. If you need to hold on to something for balance, go for it. So I want you to follow me. Start with this leg here, bring the knee up. Now rotate it out. Rotate the ankle up to the ceiling. Lean forward, get that thigh parallel to the ground, and rotate back. Now the opposite direction. Good. Inside knee to ground. Perfect. Side view. Up. Try to get the ankle up to the ceiling. Making big circles here. Warming up into the hip. And as mentioned, working mobility and stabilization on that stabilizing leg. We are rotating forward and back each rep. 45 seconds here, so just a couple more. Oh yeah, one more. Whew, and you may even feel your foot too, right? That grounded foot. Yes, those muscles are really working. Let's do the other side now. Same thing. Knee up. Rotate. So we really want to bring the inside of the knee, ankle up, recognizing that each side might feel quite different. Other direction. Also recognizing that balance may be quite challenging on one side than the other. Taking it slow. The whole idea here is trying to get the biggest range of motion that you can, articulating your hip joint in all the various angles that it goes. I think I should have done this in my bare feet. I would have had better balance. All right, find that wall. I want your inside leg, the foot, outside of the foot touching the wall, the other foot only hip distance apart, so not too far apart. Bend your inside leg, press the outside knee into the wall while you give me a mini squat. So I don't care about your lower leg or your foot. What I care about on this is that the outside knee is pressing into the wall at the same time you give me a quarter squat. So we're working isometrically on that inside hip and then dynamically on the outside hip. Press in. This is actually one of my go-to warm-ups for my hips and glutes before I go for a run. This is great, as I mentioned, for knee pain as well as low back pain. Really press into that wall. Again, not your foot. Don't care about your foot or your calf really necessarily. Just half of my calf is resting on the wall. It's more of the inside knee. Whew. And we also don't want too far of a stance. It's literally 2 fists. That's hip width. So let's switch around. We've got that foot pressing against the wall, the outside of our foot. Don't worry too much about the hip. Other leg in, bend the knee. Now press the outside of the knee in while we do these knee press quarter squats. You should feel those hip muscles of yours firing up. Pressing that outside of the knee. Again, about half of my calf, the upper part of my calf is on the wall too, but I'm not focused on that. It's more the outside knee. Pushing the hips rear, hinging forward ever so slightly, getting that quarter squat for that dynamic strength on my outside leg while I press in isometrically on that inside. Time. Whew. All right, I want you to come down onto your right side, please. Now, if you don't want to do a side plank, come right down onto your arm. Otherwise, knees stacked, elbow under shoulder, lift up into side plank. Push your hips forward. Now, wherever you are, either lying down or with me, lift up, feet stay together for a clam. You're going to feel that bottom hip for sure. 45 seconds here, and then we'll do the other side. Great news is today's workout is just one set. I wanted to give you the most effective exercises that I've found with people to strengthen their hips with minimal amount of equipment in the shortest time possible. Lower. Woo! Hips are on fire. All right, other side. Same thing. If you don't want to be in a side plank, maybe you have some shoulder or neck issues, by all means lie right down onto that bottom arm. Elbow under shoulder, knees stacked, feet stacked. Lift, squeeze the glutes to me. Now lift that top knee. We're going to keep those feet together. Beautiful. And we're also going to provide some space between that ear and shoulder too. So I don't want that shoulder jamming into your ear. That's not going to feel good. Anytime, take a breather and then quickly come back up again. Tell your body one set. That's all we got to do. Woo! All right, let's lie down on the other side now. Now everyone's going to lie down onto their bicep. Bottom leg can be bent. Top leg is the working leg. I want you to extend it and then press it back slightly and then come forward so you're bracing on the ground. Lead with the heel and lift up. So we need to be a bit into hip extension to really focus into the gluteus medius here. And the leg is too far in front, it's going to be mainly hip flexor. So I have to hold the ground with that top hand of mine. Otherwise I'll roll right onto my face. Woo! And then we want to lead with the heel too. Another key trick to really ensure that it's the right muscle we're focused on. 45 seconds, same thing, tell that hip, we got this, we got this. Woo! Oh, for a second there I thought, oh my goodness, I don't have this, I don't have this. Let's do the other side. Same thing, not concerned about that bottom leg, top leg straight, hip forward, lead with heel, lift up. Woo, we're almost there. We're going to move into our glutes, isolate them for our final exercise. One more. On your back. Great job, you. All right, one-legged bridge. Now we have a couple of options here. First, we start with robot arms so that we don't press off with our hands. Left leg extends up, right heel close to the bum. To make it a little easier, you can cross the ankle over the other thigh. So having it up there makes it a little more challenging. Having it crossed provides a little bit more balance. We want to keep those hip bones even. Press through the heels so we can feel the glute working. If you feel just your hamstring, let's take both feet on the ground and work with both feet, keeping the heels close to the bum. So let's get the sensation of how to fire your glutes before we up the ante with this one-legged stance. Foot down. Now, if you were 2 foot on this one, I want you to stay with 2 feet. Same thing. I want you to really feel how to engage the glutes. That's a really important thing to know. Otherwise, legs straight up or maybe crossed over. Last exercise. If you have the leg up like me, think about stamping the ceiling with the bottom of your foot. Beautiful. Knees to chest, hug them in. Maybe hands are behind the thighs or on top. Maybe you like a little rocking action. We're just going to do super quick stretches in case you're using this as an add-on before a run or before a workout. Figure 4, cross an ankle over the thigh. Perhaps here is feeling best for you. Or pick up, guiding that leg up towards the outside of the knee. Woo! And say hello to your hips and glutes. Back of the neck is long, so if your throat is really exposed, if you have a pillow or a yoga block close by, let's throw that under the hip or under the head. Under the hip is going to do absolutely no good for your neck. Release. Other side. Same thing. You can try under the hip. Let me know how it goes. Release, roll onto your side, use those arms to get yourself up, and we did it. Thank you so much for joining me. Drop a comment down below. I would love to hear from you, and I'd also love to know why you're or how you're using this program. Is it, as I said, because you have knee pain or low back pain, or you're prepping before your run, or you just wanted something quick and non-fussy to train the hips? Have a great day. Bye.